Welcome back to Danny's Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have come to realize that here in Kenya, we don't have independent IEBC because if they are independent, they could have not allowed what is happening right now in Kalou constituency in Nyandarua County during the by-election campaign to happen on the ground. Because yesterday on Tuesday, some UDA leaders were chased away by the people of Kalou while they were trying to buy IDs. Unapewa 1,500 bob, unapeana ID yako ahead of 16th July by election. Why?
Nani alipiga kura mwaka jana 2022? Hapo ulipiga kura sivyo? Kuna kitambulisho ilikuwa inaitishwa? Hakuna kitambulisho ilikuwa ikitishwa.
First of all, on Kalou, by the way, we've heard and we have told, we have people in the field who are documenting information. We hear there are people aligned to this administration who are buying ID cards, which is a very, very serious offense. And they have already started what they are very good at, bribery and pouring money and, running around households and giving people money. That's what they are famous for. And we are asking the members of the public in Kalou, please, the money is yours that is being stolen. That's why there's no money in school. That's why we have challenges in hospitals and so on. That money has been diverted to come and bribe you. So
sasa pale Kalou tuko na uchaguzi mdogo. Ametuma vijana hapo wanunue vitambulisho ya vijana wetu. Mimi naambia vijana wa Kalou, tafadhali musiuze haki yenu kwa Kasongo. Musiuze vitambulisho kwa Kasongo. Kwa sababu pale anajua hakuna mtu ya
If we truly have independent IEBC here in Kenya, why are they allowing such kind of campaign to happen in Kalou constituency? That one shows that these people are truly working for the government of President Ruto, but they are not working for the people of this country of Kenya, because what I know is that under Kenyan election law, voter bribery is illegal. A candidate, political party, or their agents are not allowed to give voters money, gifts, food, or other benefits in exchange for voting for them or influencing how they vote. Likewise, voters are not allowed to ask for or accept bribe in return for their votes, which is true. If someone is found guilty of voter bribery, they can face serious legal consequence, including fines, imprisonment, or disqualification from the election, depending on the circumstances and the applicable law. But that one is not happening in Kenya.
Boti hili la mwendo kasi lililonunuliwa kwa takriban shilingi milioni 2, serikali ikishikilia kwamba si mpango ama chambo cha kuwachochea wapiga kura, huku wapinzani wakiwa na maoni tofauti.
Imeletwa hapa kujaribu kudanganya wapiga kura wa hapa Kalou ili wafikirie kuwa serikali na wajali. Na mimi nimeona, kwa sababu tulikuwa huko mbele na tumeona watu wengine hapa wakisema ile project yote ilikuwa imeanza huko mbele ilisimama. Hata some of the projects zilikuwa huko mbele zinang'olewa huko zinaletwa hapa.
The kind of development that Ruto have took there in the exchange of votes is totally unlimited. That one is not happening in Kenya. The government of Kenya is not following the constitution. What I've said there is true, but what they are doing there is opposite. The IEBC, if the IEBC in Kenya are independent, they could have disqualified UDA candidate because of what they are doing. They are now taking development there in the exchange of votes, but they are not doing it for the sake of the people of Kalou. It is all about the exchange of votes. What Ruto and his people are doing in Kalou. Whereby, how I wish what Ruto is now doing in Kalou constituency being done to all constituencies in this country of Kenya. We could have been far away in terms of development project. If Ruto can dispatch the kind of goodies that is now dispatching to Kalou constituency to all the constituencies in Kenya, we can be far away in terms of development project, ladies and gentlemen. Ama nimedanganya? Tuseme tu saizi Ruto sasa ameamua kufanya kazi. When anapeleka maendeleo Kalou constituency, akuwe akipeleka kwa all the constituencies in the Republic of Kenya. Tunaweza kuwa mbali, but that one is not happening. It's only happening when a leader dies. whereby it's like Ruto is trying to tell Kenyans that for us to receive development, we need to pray so that our leaders died ili waite by election ndio tupate maendeleo. Yaani sasa tuwaombee wabunge wetu wakufe ili baadaye wakiita by election ndio tunaweza pata maendeleo. Because umeshawahi ona maendeleo gani, maendeleo kama hiyo wapi? Kama sio Olkalau. Umeshaiona wapi? Then another thing, Ruto have also realized that he can't be the president of Kenya without Mount Kenya people. Sijui kama unanielewa. Because during the Emurua Dikiri by election, did you see the kind of goodies being ferried there? Zile motorboat, mbona mwezipeleka saizi? Kwani for all those years, Ruto hakuwa anajua ati for all those years that Ruto amekuwa kwa power, hakuwa anajua that watu wa Olkalau wana need hizo motorboat, hizo speedboat, hakuwa anajua. Hakuwa anajua that watu wa Olkalau wanataka water tanks, wanataka stima, wanataka mattress, wanataka besheni. Hawakuwa anajua. So Ruto have come to realize that Mount Kenya votes are more important. The people within the Mount Kenya region are more important to him. Because vitu kama hizi hakufanya huko Emurua Dikiri constituency, vitu kama hizi hakufanya Mbere North constituency, although he did some, but here Olkalau invest. And all these are happening after Ruto himself realized that hey, mambo haiko sawa kwa ground. Watu wanataka DCP candidate Douglas Waweru. Gachagua also invested there, but for Gachagua is doing what IEBC want him to do. Watu kubrandiwa tu, kupewa t-shirts, caps na nini, but sio vitu zenye Ruto anafanya saizi huko. Gachagua pia amejaribu kucampaign. But unajua sasa ile ni serikali. Serikali iko na nguvu na iko na pesa. They can do what they want. That is why our IEBC are not independent. So they need to disqualify this candidate. They totally need to disqualify UDA candidate because of what is happening in Olkalau constituencies. What Ruto is doing there, that development is all about the exchange of votes. Simeona hapo, nimewachezea video nyingine hapo wenye mtu wa UDA alikuwa heckled akijaribu kununua kura ID za watu wa Olkalau. Unapewa 1500 bob, unapeana ID yako. These people have seen the defeat. So they want to make sure that they use any means to make sure that they got that seat. Sasa mimi naomba tu watu wa Olkalau constituency that tafadhali don't reject those developments. Mzichukue tu. Tena waambie walete zingine. But kufika siku ya kura tafadhali mpige kura kwa mahali ambayo mtakuwa mtasaidika. Don't just vote because huyu mtu aliniletea water tank, tuletea mattress the government, mara gas. Those were just exchange. Nipatie hii nikupe hii. The kind of politics and development that Ruto have introduced in this country of Kenya is totally terrible. Kwani hapo ndio tumefikia that a leader must die, waite by election ndio wananchi wa Kenya wapate development. So it is now officially that for us as the citizen of this country of Kenya to receive such kind of goodies from the national government, a leader must die. Or we need to play bad for our leaders to die so that we can receive development on their behalf after wamekufa. Is that how we are? Is that what Ruto want? Because Kenyans have been shocked with the kind of development that Ruto have dispatched to Olkalau constituency. By the way, we are totally shocked. We are shocked. If our IEBC were independent, they could have disqualified UDA candidate very early in the morning. Hii maneno ya nipatie unakupea 1500 bob unanipea ID. That one is not allowed. Bribery is legal. It's illegal during the campaign. But in Kenya it's happening because our leaders does not follow the constitution of Kenya. Hawafuatangi. So it is easier for it to happen. Hawafuati constitution. They are not following the law. They are not following because simlisikia some months ago that sisi ndio Ruto ni anachagua IEBC. Sisi ndio tunalipa IEBC. Itakuwaje Ruto atashindwa kupitisha kukuwa rais wa Kenya? That will show that there is no way that UDA candidate can be disqualified, because if they try to disqualify them, it seems like they are trying to lose their job. So those people, those IEBC team cannot even like losing their job also. They are there to earn a living. They are there to make their family relatives proud. So there is no way that they can cross path of William Ruto. However, they can't do something against Ruto. Ruto ndiye aliwapea kazi. But even if Ruto give you the job, you need to work for Kenyans. That is why it's also high time for us to protest again, so that the sitting president choosing the IEBC should be over. Hafai kuchagua watu wa IEBC, because normally choose the people that will help him get back into power. Haizi chagua mtu mwenye hata fanya vile anataka. Wao wanachagua tu watu ambao watafuata maadili zao, sio watu wenye watamsumbua. So it is that time for that law to be added, where the IEBC chairperson should also be elected by Kenyans on the ground. Ile Bible ambayo wao wanabebanga, ile inakunga tu ni PR ya kutudanganya ati we will make sure that there is free and fair by election, free and fair general election. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Hao watu wanatuchezeanga tu akili. Ati Ruto ndiye anachagua IEBC. Unajua nilisikianga hiyo kitu pia nikaanza tu kucheka that we are being fooled. It is high time for these people, the IEBC team, tuwachague pia, hao pia waanze wa campaign hapa Kenya. Juu hiyo kiti yao pia ni kubwa. Hiyo kiti yao pia ni kubwa. Sasa hao pia wanafaa wachaguliwe. Tuone hii wao watu wanatoka side gani nini. Hao pia wakuwe kwa ballot box wachaguliwe. Thank you so much, and may God bless you, my great viewers, for taking your time to listen to our analysis concerning to what is happening across the country of Kenya, especially right now within Nyandarua County, Mount Kenya region, or Kalou constituency, whereby there is a serious by-election campaign there ahead of 16th July by-election that is going to happen this month. See you in the next video, my great viewers. Subscribe, comment, like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on notification bell for more updates daily. Tukutane kwa video itakayofuata, wapenzi watazamaji wa Daniz Media. Bye bye.